Hello, this is Leslie Rupley, the author of Remembering Childhood, Workbook Your Way to a Finished Memoir. And I want to talk today about how you can take the people that populate your stories and make them unique. Do that by thinking about the five senses, about their touch, their feel, their smell. What taste reminds you of that person? Let's look at my grandmother, for instance. This woman was taller than most men. She was raw-boned, and yet she had the most delicate fingers that could knit intricate patterns. And when we sat and talked, she always had a ball of yarn in her lap and was involved in untangling it. I associate my grandmother with the taste of chocolate because she always doled out tiny little coffee beans that were chocolate coated whenever she came to visit. Aunt Ida was a Lulu of a person. Whenever she came, she wore a new hat, each one gaudier than the last. And Lillian, she was always preceded by the scent of Chanel No. 5. And my father, he raked his fingers through his hair when he was nervous. I encourage you to look for the unique characteristics of each person, their tics, their oddities, the thing that makes them different from everyone else. And when you do this, the characters that you write about will be more memorable. Think also of their mood, of the kind of person they are. For example, I knew a man who always looked on the downside. I bet you know a few of those. This one could be sitting in a beautiful room, and yet he would only see the seams where the wallpaper was peeling away. Another person might be so positive that they overlook faults and negative things that could be alerts or warnings to them. Another way to think about a character would be their setting. What are they surrounded by when in a room? Is it the tools of their trade? Are there mirrors, lots of mirrors for people who like to look at themselves a lot? What is it? Is it flowers? Are there vases? Are there things that are unique to that person that you will always see when you visit them in their room? Look for these things. Think about them as you remember the people, and write them in your stories. Write them one at a time, and workbook your way to a finished memoir. See you next time.